Hi, my name is Paulina and I study English almost every day with Outcomes Advanced. Welcome aboard. So today we continue working with Unit 2 relationships, and let me tell you what is going to happen today. So first of all, we revise vocabulary that I had added to note lists. So we will do it as usual with wordwall. Nothing special actually here. I think it's one of the greatest ways actually to learn vocab before you can use it. And what I wanted to remind you, note, what is good about note is that it saves your progress. And for example, let's say at first we had 50 words, right, to remember. So you learned them, you practiced them, you passed a test or something, you know these words, okay? Then I add some new words to the list. Let's say now if they are 17, okay? Oh, sorry, 70. And the thing is that the site is constructed the way that you won't repeat endlessly previous part, but you will focus on the new words. And sometimes they will give you some words from the previous pool of vocabulary, okay? This is one of the greatest thing actually about this website that I like most of all. And for now, we have 78 words all together. So now we are going to revise the first 17, or sorry, the last 17 or something. So I added not only words and phrases from our book, but as well from the book that I started reading. I showed you last time. So let's just go, okay? Oh, sorry, I had to share it. Oh, sorry, I had to share it first, of course. So, as usual, yeah, that's it. Okay, let's begin. Again, as usual, I will try to remember the word myself. Then I'll match it. If I can't come up with any, I'll try to find it on the list. Attempt to understand and make judgments based on practical facts. Reason. Word reason. A lot of something, a wealth of something. Here we go. Surprise when someone, when she or he doesn't expect. It's to cut someone off guard. Someone off guard. Not take. Catch someone off guard, yeah. Make something perfect or suitable for its purpose. It's hone. It's a lovely word, actually. Attach it like this. For those who is Russian here. So be enough to determine, be sufficient to determine whether to give something, especially money, in order to achieve, it means contribute equally to, cause a problem to begin or grow, stir things up. Actually, this was also taken from the book that I'm reading. Value a skill or good quality that you have. When you praise yourself, you say that pride yourself on. Yeah, right. Try to tackle problems, attempt to sort out problems. Yep. Criticize someone or ask them to explain their actions. What's that? I don't remember actually. Call someone out on something. So I actually have to practice this more. Difficult to describe, achieve, or remember. Elusive. Okay. To make problems, difficulties less serious or easy to solve. Make problems, difficulties less serious or easy to solve. It means, no, I don't remember. Overstep boundaries. No. Okay. Overstep, but maybe overstep boundaries. Okay. To notice that something odd is happening. No, I also don't remember. Detect the signs of. Yeah, I remember. Go further than it's considered acceptable or correct. Overstep boundaries. It should be here. It's likely to happen. May well happen. Okay. If two people do it, they form good relationships or become friends. If two people gel. It's so nice, actually. Gel is to form good relationships, really. Okay. Profitable, lucrative. It was in the text. Find your most important job activity. Find your calling. This one I took from the book. To cause strong feelings or love or sympathy. Tear at the heartstrings. At the heartstrings. Okay. To successfully, also from the book. And be torn at the heartstrings. So it's also used in passive form. To successfully deal with or continue to live despite a difficult situation or experience, live to tell the tale. Okay. An amount that is more than acceptable, expected, or reasonable. Excess of choice, sorry. Provoke a debate, spark a debate. I don't remember whether it was the book or student's book. And agree to fight or compete with someone. No, I don't remember. Pick up the gauntlet. Okay, right. And smooth things over. Yeah, this means to make problems, difficulties less serious. Like you smooth the things over. Great, fine. Okay, we're done. Nice. Alrighty, next thing I want to share with you is next thing, it means that is, yeah. So next thing I want to share with you is answer to the question how to have long and happy relationship. Unfortunately, I didn't have time to learn it as far as I had really 6 lessons yesterday, and it's a lot for me. I normally have 4 or 5. So that's the reason why I will be reading. So please share your opinions in the comment section below. Why not? Especially if you have put your mind to it. Okay. So first and foremost, the duration of your relationship depends on whether you've chosen the right person. And to choose the right person, you have to know yourself and your preferences. But let's say the most significant part had happened successfully, had been completed successfully, and you have been together for a couple of years already, which are absolutely sufficient to determine the main thing, of course. So what's of great importance is an ability and willing to adapt, tolerate, and change according to your partner's needs, as well as take things into your stride in your own life and be a totally independent individuality. Sorry. Apparently, long-lasting relationships are always about striking a balance between a lot of things all at once. But if you both put your mind to it, you'll make it. Furthermore, there is no need to be patient all the time. And it's one of the most important things, which I think this should be told all children, all teenagers at schools, even, that there is no need to be good girl or good boy, really. You don't have to smooth things over all the time. So actually, it's okay to quarrel at times. Stick to your guns, not to your partner's guns. Not back down as if both of you have a stubborn streak. So it's fine. This way you ruin some past rules and you establish new, clearly defined rules, set new, maybe your personal boundaries or something. And moreover, you can hone your ability to agree to disagree at such moments. The main goal is not to keep yourself to yourself when you feel bad, actually. Because this way it will always, it would only put up a barrier between you two, which one day may become too high to get over, actually. Finally, I believe that developing yourself professionally will keep things fresh between you two. Constantly evolving yourself at work makes you develop socially. And it leads to better understanding people, difficulties they experience, and have at times their wins and losses, their emotions, feelings, so on. And as a result, you will end in better understanding at home, which will create better atmosphere, of course, and the environment where you never ever undermine someone's achievements, and you both permanently get ahead this way. Cheers. Okay, sorry. Actually, it's like a desert in my mouth because I had something unusual for lunch today and it was a bit spicy. That's why I want to drink all the time. I'm so thirsty, actually, permanently. Okay, the pros and cons of having kids. That was tough, actually, really. For me, it was tough because I am not a kids person, you see. I had 3 cats. That's all. That's enough. By now, maybe later I'll have kids. But for now, and I'm pushing my 30s, and I'm still, unkid. You see. So there is not much I can say in this regard, obviously, because I have nothing to compare with. So I can't compare my life with kids with my life without kids, obviously. So I was never ready for having children, neither I am now. Main things about kids are responsibility and generosity, as I see it. No need to say that as long as you have a child or even think about it, you must get ready to take things into your stride and stop vying for attention, which I love doing, actually, wanting to be the center of attention all the time. You'll have to share your space, food, money, finally your heart, which is of great importance. And you won't be able to be laid back, of course. Maybe I complicate way too much and I need to lighten up, maybe. Fair enough. But of course, when things are done, you have to live to tell the tale. And I've got a gut feeling that children are able to discover the most distant corners of your heart, opening a source of endless love and give it all back. But for me, it's just not the time now. That's all I have to say in this regard, really. So share your opinions in the comment section below this video, okay? We'll see. We'll see. Okay, so we proceed to the next part, which is working with vocab. Today, these are phrasal verbs, okay? Let's read the material. So a phrasal verb is a verb with 1 or 2 linked particles. Do we need this? We know what phrasal verbs are, right? We've always got on very well. Okay, we come up with, okay, we know this. As with normal verbs, you need to notice the collocations that phrasal verbs are used with. Some phrasal verbs may also form parts of commonly used phrases, but usually used in the passive. Okay, have more than 1 meaning. Require object pronouns. Okay, so these are rules of working with these things, right? But I think they are known to all of us. If you are on this advanced level, you have to know what phrasal verbs are, right? Okay. But for those who need to remind themselves them, I don't. Okay, never mind. Read if you need. Okay. Use phrasal verbs from the article to complete each group of phrases below. Okay. Let's see. Sound out. What does that mean? Sort out. Okay, it means to solve the problem. End up. It's clear. Move into. Maybe its literal meaning. Narrow down. It's like narrow down the list of suspects or something like this. Be subjected to. be faced to some problem or something like this, I think. A place to stay, a visa. Sorry, a visa are differences. It's a slash there, sorry. The disputes. Okay. So, what is a thorough? Sorry. Oh. Thorough. Detailed and careful. Okay, thorough. Detailed. And here. Nice. Okay. Let it be this way, right? So, thorough examination, terrible verbal abuse. Okay, let me just do it the way I can. Premises, what's that? End up, I think it's here. End up in trouble, end up homeless, end up getting to bed at 4. End up spending over, yeah? End up, yeah. Right? Yes, right. As a list of suspects, okay, then it's narrowed down. So narrow down, it makes to make something like smaller, yeah, to cut the list, narrow down your options. Okay, so you have a variety of options, a wealth of options, and you narrow down the focus of the essay. Okay, and narrow down your topic. Okay, what is premises? Oh, sorry. The land and premises. All right. The land and buildings owned by someone, especially by a company or organization. No, moving to, it means, I think, yeah. If this is about like property, moving to new premises. Moving to publishing, moving to the Latin American market. Yeah, I think it is correct. Moving to my new apartment. Yeah. So yeah, I guessed it right. So move into is has literal meaning. Move into. Okay. Torture, abuse, be subjected. Yeah, I think be subjected. It means, I think it means really to face an examination, to face an abuse, or to experience, yeah, be subjected to. As again, just a sec, I'm sorry, Sarah, yeah, Sarah, come on, thorough, yeah, thorough. Be subjected to a thorough examination, be subjected to a terrible verbal abuse, to be subjected to torture, be subjected to regular safety checks. Okay. Voters, your views, the members of the board, stuff about the changes, sort out or sound. Oh, okay. I think sound out as for stuff about the changes. So it means you speak to them. You sound out. So you make it out loud so that everyone knows, right? Is there logic? Yes, there is. Sound out, voters. Let's see the meaning. No, we will check the meaning afterwards. And finally, sort out a place to stay, sort out a visa, sort out our differences, and sort out the dispute. It means to solve or, you see, the dispute. Okay. And now, of course, we find the meanings like here. Sort out. Why not? Okay. Because actually I can't, predict what is going to be at the lesson. Actually, what is going to be happening at the lesson sometimes, as now. Sort something out. Separate one type of things from a group of things. To deal successfully with a problem. All right, all right. So it means deal with a problem. Successfully, it's important. Yeah, deal successfully. Fully with a problem. It's important. Be subjected to, okay? Be subjected to, we have time. Be subject to, no. Let's do it this way. To cause or force someone to experience harmful, okay, be subjected to. So can we say be faced? Cause or force someone to experience something not great, yeah? Unpleasant and harmful, okay. Pleasant. All right. Next, moving to, I think there's no need to speak about it, narrow down, no and up, no, others I know, okay? 7. So we'll have to do as much as we can, right? Look at these phrases containing 2-word phrasal verbs which have already featured in this book. Which phrasal verbs usually use object pronouns between the verb and the particle? Which have the pronoun after the particle? Bring in new restrictions. Bring them in. Or bring them in. I think bring them in. So use, if I'm not lost in the concepts, in the definitions. So which phrasal verbs use object pronouns? Object is mean who, not who, whom. I see whom, I see him, right? Who's that? Right? Object pronouns. I'm sorry. Object. No, subject, it's me, I, you, we, they. Object, okay, something else. Between the verb, so yeah, I'm right. Bring in new restrictions, bring them in, I think. So can we put a tick here? Yes, I think so. Drag down the rest of the team, drag it down, drag them down. Yes, embark on a strategy, embark it on. Embark it on, embark it on. Let's say, yeah, I don't know. Give away his millions, give them away, give them away. Okay, go through a few changes, go them through, no. Knock down the slums, knock them down. Okay. Set out an ambitious plan, set it out. Set it out, yes. Set up a recycle, set it up. Set it up. Stick to your principles, yeah. Stick to them, stick them to no. Take over the bathroom. Take it over, yes. So let's check it. I'm so curious. Okay. Let's do it this way, otherwise it would be so slow. I don't want to be slow today at all. Okay, so bring them in. Great. Dragging us down. Yes, gave it all away. Embark on. Okay, I was mistaken here. No embark on, only embark on, without embark it on. Knock them down. Yes, set it out, set it up, takes it over. And after, only after embark, gone through them all. That, yes, and stick to them. Yes, okay, not that bad, right? So embark on a strategy, go through a few changes and stick to your principles. So I hope it's clear now how actually we can use them. I'll make it like smaller, just to not. Okay. So, and finally, we have 6 minutes and a half to answer the questions, to use all these phrasal verbs, to use all our vocabulary answering the questions. Let's go. How important do you think it is to stick to your principles? Can you think of times when maybe it's better to abandon them? All right, actually, I can tell you, I'm a person of I'm constantly changing person. I'm like a chameleon, really. And I was born on the border of between Virgo and scales. How to say, you know, um, Libra. Okay, Libra. So I was born on the border between Virgo and Libra, and I'm always I always want to stick to my principles. And I do have some, actually. Like for me, what is the main principle? Honesty. So it's crucial. It's vital to be honest when talking to yourself at first, and then of course talking to others. So yes, it is important to stick to your principles, especially I think for men it's crucial, yeah, to stick to their guns, because they it's their job. It's just what men were created for, yeah, to be the example of how to be a strong person of strong principle, right? And as for women, we can do everything, yeah. And can you think of times when maybe it's better to abandon them? So it's so philosophical question. It's so debatable, I think. So if you have to live to tell the tale, you will abandon any principle you have in your life, right? And there are different cycles. Okay, maybe I can start from the end, but there are different cycles of life in life of every person. So the first cycle ends after 28 or 30 first years. Then what's remarkable about the end of this period, when all your principles, they just fall apart, they break down, they are knocked down, okay, by reality, all your principles that you stick to for all those years, and you have nothing else to do but to establish clearly defined roles and principles in your life. Okay, let's proceed to question 2. Do you know anyone who's ever quit their job and embarked on a whole new career? Actually, I was the person that quit my job, but I did it twice, actually. So at first, I was a tutor. Yeah, after graduating from university, I worked in some language centers. Then I proceeded having to have to only private practice, okay. But then something happened. Maybe I wanted to check something, whether I can do something else apart from teaching, or maybe I was just too tired of pupils, I think, students of lower age, actually. That's why I don't work with teens now. So I work only with adults or 18 plus, okay, but not less. I have only old students that are less than 18, but I can't refuse to have them, you know. You see, so maybe I was just too tired, so I quit my job, and I actually ruined my image, you know. And I connected my life with tobacco company, Philip Morris. So I was there, how to say, some specialist there, but in 8 months I quit it, and embarked on a whole new career, which actually was back to my teacher career, but for me it was all ruined, and I had to start it all again, actually. And I'm still, I think, renovating in this how to say, this step of renovating my career, really rebuilding my career. I'm just again tired. So it wasn't difficult, just because, you know what, no matter how much money I was paid, no matter how great the conditions were, I mean working conditions, I had a car, I had petrol free, I had like no limit on going where I need to. My only goal was to make KPI, you know. So and I succeeded in it. But you know what? No matter how much money they pay, if I don't like it, if I don't see the point in what I'm doing, I can't do it. Really. Okay, it puts up a great barrier between me and my individuality, my ego, I think. Okay, so that's all for today. As usual, share your ideas with. I'm sorry, I want to come to you again. So share your ideas with me in the comment section below. I will be very glad to read it. For today, that's all. I have to go. I have a new lesson in 15 minutes. So thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. See you again maybe tomorrow, maybe on Sunday, because 2 days after today, tomorrow and the day after tomorrow will be very busy, I think. Okay, so see you. Take care. Goodbye.